look at that if you don't believe me. And then I get my sight back, which was practically because it only cost 2,002 pack punch it again. Thank God, otherwise it would have been a waste of 10,000 points.
Yeah.
And that's definitely where I messed up in the game. I reckon the 4,000 points would have done me good. Not like we didn't have enough points at the end of the game. I mean,
Yeah.
I wasted most of my points towards the last couple of rounds. Well, this is what I'm talking about now. I just bought Semtexes, then I bought the bow and knife. And then I head back in a little later for the Galvanicals. But I'm not sure if that was actually a good choice to make, because obviously it cost 3,000 for the Bowie and 6,000 for the thing, so it was practically a waste of 3,000 points.
I've just pack punched my M27 to give it the I think it's MMS sight, where you can see through walls slightly with it, and it's I quite like the sight. Definitely preferred it to the pack punch girls because it was much more free, much more wide. But unfortunately, the sight inside it was not as fancy as at first.
Yeah, right. So we are running on 22 now. Not long left. Well, we're actually just over halfway left. I mean, I wouldn't say just over. I'd say maybe 10 minutes over halfway in. But this is definitely getting tense on about round 25 or so. I think I definitely need to invest in an audio recorder, or I need to have a look into how I can definitely commentate while playing, because this is a little bit of a piss take.
Yeah.
Recording, because this game is an hour and I'm just sat here for an hour. I mean, I do enjoy commentating, but I think an hour's taking it too far. I mean, it's 10 past 11 now, and knowing that there's going to be around about another half an hour of the videos left.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be on another game by now. I mean, but we couldn't. I mean, because I've obviously got to do that. So if you know how to do that, if you know the best way to commentate while playing the game, I would definitely recommend that you comment and please tell us. I'm just heading to the box there, but then I realised that it's gone back to 950 points. I mean, another thing I want to talk about is that when we were saying that it's about 5 minutes around, it definitely felt like around 15 minutes around. It's very quick. I mean, time literally did. Well, I was going to say time flies, but it took ages actually. So I just realised that Magic's gone down because he was streaming at me, and also so I just throw my monkey. I think the next thing to come down is Quick Revive, and that is the only perk that we got to. And if anybody knows all the perks that come down,
yeah, do you get PhD Flopper?
PhD Flopper from Black Ops. There's been a lot of talk going around that is included in Nuketown Zombies, but I'm really not sure. I mean, if I was going to put a perk from Black Ops, it definitely wouldn't be PhD Flopper. It would be well, what's the other one? The green one, Mule Kick. Yeah,
Mule
definitely.
Kick.
Three weapons.
That would be
great. I mean, you could have a ray gun, a hammer, and RPD. You would be unstoppable, which maybe is one of the reasons why they didn't put it in.
Maybe they have them. I don't know.
I mean, the guns are very overpowered in Zombies. I mean, craps his pants because I remember the point where I run around and he runs past me and I see him and I go, Pat, turn around now. Jesus Christ, you're gonna get down. Then luckily he managed to avoid getting down, and he's on his way for Juggernaut obviously again. I mean, I don't think we would have got to this far without a doubt, without Juggernaut. And this is where Quick Revive comes down. We finally purchased it, if you want to call it that. And I just go to the box, and I'm really trying to get an RPD now, because as you can see I'm running low on ammo for this time around. I know I can't get any anywhere else, but I'm not sure if I actually wait. But then, looks like we're picking my max. So I actually don't remember doing that, but whatever. I mean,
I think it's the other way around. Your RPD runs out and you swap it for a hammer.
Yeah, that might be it actually.
He does get an RPD.
Yeah, I mean, also the other thing I want to talk about is what did everyone get for Christmas? I mean, I know it's a bit informal talking over YouTube, but Did anyone get anything good? Anything Xbox compatible? Anything PS3? That's great. Here I'm talking about, look at that, insta kill and double point straight after each other. They were right next to each other. Which is definitely why I wonder, and that's the second time that's happened actually where I got the insta kill then double points then nuke, I think, anyway. So I actually thought my my initial instinct with the box, with the door, is that every time you get a point in real life, every time you get a perk in the game, it actually changes. Because every time I got a perk, I would seem to look, and it would be changed. I mean, I'm not actually quite sure what decided that it was changing, but I think it was that. That was my first guess. I reckon in the garden actually we didn't do the best with the opening the doors thing. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube where the best thing to do is open the top way. So you don't mess up your horde running through, but I thought that was a bit ridiculous because what about if you want to try and get out of the garden and revive your friend, obviously. You have to go all the way upstairs. I mean, I guess you could run outside, but it would be a lot more hassling, especially if they're on full red before you can even get going.
Yeah.
Full red, obviously, by the bar, I mean, then there's not going to be much time to get there, so that's why, that is one of the reasons. The other one is that we just forgot, I guess. Yeah. We might have been, we could have opened the top door, I guess, but we just didn't.
I think we opened one of the stairs one because you make a quick run, don't you?
One of the horrors of this game was when I turned around, obviously on the ladder, and instead of going round it, the stairs, sorry, instead of going round it, I actually go up it.
Yeah.
And we didn't open the door. We haven't opened the stairs, so it was getting pretty tense as I was desperately mashing on X, trying to hold it down and get the. Tell you what, I think it's happened again.
What?
I've just forgotten what I was about to say.
Talking about opening the doors.
Oh yeah, opening the doors.
You're not very good at this, are you?
No, I'm not very good at this. Well, I opened the doors and I managed to climb out, luckily. That point shouldn't be too far ahead, I don't think, anyway. This is where I'm testing out how many knives it is for Gallivantalls. And to my surprise, it's 3. I really did think it was going to be 2.
Yeah.
And if you see now that the hammer is practically ripping the zombies up.
Yeah, my
if you look at this now, if you look at it now, actually, you'll see that if you look at it when I pick the hammer back up from the box on about round 28, you will see that it's definitely not as good.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty mad actually. Pat, if you want to take Buzz out, because I'm not sure what he wants actually. I think he's not very tired anymore. So Magic will be leaving for a sec. Just see what he wants, Pat, actually. I'm not sure if we got a max there, if Pat was just dying. Yeah, I think Pat was just dying now. And so he throws a monkey, obviously. It's actually hard. I mean, if you're watching a game like this when we're on split screen, you pick a screen and you watch it. I mean, I'm watching my screen. I think the first instinct is actually to watch the top screen, I'm not sure. But I finally get Teddy in the box, and it actually moves to outside the garage, I think. And I'm not sure if that's another monkey that we get, and we throw them practically at the same time. Because Pat sees a max. Yeah, and there we go, goes to collect it. Should have reloaded. Oh no, I think that was because I didn't have enough ammo to reload. I think I only had about 70 odd bullets, so I couldn't reload. And then we get a fire sale. I think I was begging for an RPD the entire time, and I'm not sure if this is where I actually get one. It might be, I'm not sure. It might not. I mean, I think I got a foul that time, but I think I might get it the second time. I'm not quite sure. So I'm just hoarding around in a tiny little circle here. And then I go to the box, because if you, I've worked it out that if you're in a fire sale and you pick up every gun that you get and open the box as soon as you take it, that you'll be able to get 4 boxes in. So you got 4 chances of getting a good gun. So this is obviously another insta kill. This is one of the moments where I don't get a double points. but I do get a nuke. So I think you're actually more likely to get perks when you have. I think you're actually more likely to get perks when you actually going insta kill up. So I'm just gonna mash some more zombies now.
Yeah.
So here we are. So what is it? Round 24 now? Yeah, 24.
Coming close. There was one point when zombies just wouldn't stop spawning at one point.
Yeah, I mean there was one point when we had a look around and we just thinking, hold on, this has got to be quite close to the end of the round. I mean we killed quite a lot, and they were just spawning and spawning and spawning, and they never seemed to spawn as many in the rounds above it, which I thought was interesting.
Yeah.
And I'm about to cough, so sorry. Sorry about that, but well timed because we've just started round 25.
Yeah.
And as you can tell, I haven't used my ray gun very much.
No, you've been.
I only really used it for emergencies a bit later on. And so this is what I've been doing. I've been using the hammer, and I think the next fire sale I actually get, I think I might get the RPD. But I was kind of debating because I wasn't sure what to get. I mean, I've had all 4 perks for a while, and I know I didn't want to lose them. And also, one of the tensest things I saw is going into the garage. Get in the garage for us sleight of hand, or speed call, whatever. For us, and when we did get it, when I did have to go down to get it, because I think Pat picks it up once or twice, but not many. I'm not sure if he even picked it up, to be frankly honest.
In the garage?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think he buys sleight of hand because he had got 2 submachine guns. I don't think it takes a while because I've got a hammer. This is where I'm kind of stuck, and I'm thinking. Right, this is obviously where I get the MTAR for the second time, which I was a bit annoyed with because I finished off with it in the box last time, and I collected it first in the box this time for a fire sale. I managed to only go once there, which was a bit annoying. I mean, normally I would go at least twice to the box, but I don't think I got there quick enough. Finally my dogs, he's going to sleep and looks like they're throwing a monkey egg instead of max ammo.
But they were pretty much insane, weren't they?
Yeah. We kind of got used to it after a couple of max ammos, and I was actually surprised how many max ammos we got. We must have got at least 5 max ammos in the game, probably more. You never really get that many max ammos really in transit and stuff. We are definitely going to be putting a few more clips on transit up. Yeah, we're going to try and get to a decent round, and we'll get it up for you guys, obviously. So we are now, we're on round 25, and it's getting quite low now. Not very many zombies, I don't think there's any spawning, but I might be wrong. I think them 2 might spawn. I'm going to have a look at patch screen now, see how many zombies he's got in the squad behind him. Yeah, I think they might actually still be spawning.
Yeah,
this I'm not sure if this is the round where they just continuously spawned. But I'm not quite sure how I ended up with more kills than Pat. He still has his monkey down there, and if you look at his horde, it's pretty big. I think the actual next thing we'll be doing for the zombie term anyway is obviously we're all gonna have our separate channels because we have well, I think I'll get Tractor. Well, maybe not. I think that was that Pat, or was that me? I think it was Pat actually. I look at Tractor. I'm not sure what screen I'm looking at. But what we'll be doing, we'll be getting at least 1 video of every map. So town, barn. The last game we had on barn was we were just taking the mesh rail, and we died on about round 13 because we were just having a fun time on barn. And this is where I get the crappy M8A1, and M8A1's on round 10. Start becoming about 3 round bursts, and I think it's a 4 round burst gun as well. 3 bursts of the gun. Which is pretty mad. I think I get the RPD, or maybe not. I think I might actually pay the actual box fare for the RPD. I'm not sure, but definitely get the MPD at some point.